Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am here today to actually make a vlog from home. I am going to be making a tier list. This is the first time I'm going to be doing this, of all of the Disney animated movies. How the tier list is going to work is I'll actually share my screen. I'm going to rank the Disney animated movies. Some of them I might not have seen before, but I wanted to do this because tomorrow we actually leave bright and early to head to Disneyland in Anaheim, California for the very first time. As you can see, also have my Disneyland shirt on. We are super excited. We are so ready to see all the differences and similarities that Disneyland has with Disney World. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, share my screen for this tier list. Wanted to mention a couple things about the tier list once I pull it up. So as you can see here, this is the tier list. Here are all the animated movies at the bottom, and then this is the actual list. The S is actually going to be the top tier, what my opinion would be as the best overall. Then it's like a normal ranking of A, B, C, D, F, and haven't seen. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. And first up, we have The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I have seen this movie. I actually most recently watched it last October. I really like this movie because it has some references to the classic Mr. Toad, and I'm gonna rank this one right here under the B. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride in Disneyland is still there. The one they had in Disney World has been taken away. That was quite some time ago now, and I'm really excited to be able to ride that ride very soon. Next up is Cinderella. I mean, honestly, I feel like this is one of the most iconic Disney movies. You think of Cinderella's Castle, you think of, Disney princesses. It's not my favorite Disney princess movie, nor my favorite Disney princess. So I am going to rank this one in the C row here. All right, and next up is Alice in Wonderland. I honestly love this movie. It's one of the most unique Disney movies in my opinion. I love the Cheshire Cat. It's probably one of my favorite characters, and it's, because I love cats. So I am gonna actually put this in the A category. Yeah, that's a good list. Good start there. And next up is Peter Pan. Another really unique Disney movie. I love Peter Pan. Love the characters, I love the storyline. I think Captain Hook is one of the coolest villains. I've always really liked pirates. I just think that they're very fascinating. So this one is gonna go in the A tier as well. All right, and next up we have Lady and the Tramp, with one of the most iconic scenes. I feel like people all know the spaghetti and meatball scene for Lady and the Tramp. This isn't one of my favorites, but as a kid I used to watch this quite a few times. I actually am gonna rank this in the C, right next to Cinderella there. I haven't gotten any S's yet. Also haven't gotten any F's. Also have seen all of these so far. I think further down the list there's some I have not seen. All right, next up is Sleeping Beauty. Another one that is a classic. In Disneyland, the castle is actually Sleeping Beauty's castle, not Cinderella's castle. So that's a big difference there between Disneyland and Disney World. I do love Maleficent. I think, again, one of the coolest villains Disney has ever, seen. So this one's actually gonna go in the B list here. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for that. And I see now we have 101 Dalmatians. Another movie with dogs. Another movie with a pretty iconic villain, Cruella de Vil. I think this is a really cute movie. not, again, it's not one of my favorites. And you know, I feel like I watched this one a fair amount as a kid. I recently rewatched it just to kind of remember the storyline. But I'm gonna actually put this one at the D. That's my first D grading here. So yeah, I think that's a good spot for it. Again, it's not one of my favorites, but yeah, I used to get really sad because Cruella's just stealing all the puppies, and it's just terribly sad. So we are on to Sword in the Stone. This one is a very unique Disney movie as well. There's nothing like it. I honestly, you know, don't remember a lot of the storyline, so I'm gonna actually put this one at the D level as well. Yeah, I just feel like I need to rewatch that again. I do remember, though, it is very unique and unlike any other movie really from the Disney category here. All right, we've got one of my favorites, The Jungle Book. I mean, it's great songs, great characters, great story. I mean, if you like animals, it's one of the better Disney movies. So this is actually going to go at the A list as well. Really love it. And we've got the Aristocats next. I'm sure you all are probably thinking this is going to be an S ranking for sure because it involves all the cute cats. It is a really good movie. You know, you guys know I love cats. I have 3 cats of my own. But I will say this one is gonna have to go just at the B list. You know, I feel like I need to rewatch this one again as well. It's just been quite a few years since I've seen it, but it is definitely cute. I do know that, and I mean, who doesn't love cats? Okay, on to the first ever animated Walt Disney film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So this has always been my all-time favorite Disney princess and Disney princess movie. I think it's super nostalgic. I love the witch. I love the mirror in this, you know, the spooky mirror in the movie. Love the storyline. A lot of people disagree with me on this, but I am totally putting this at the S. I have heard people say opposite things about Snow White, and it's always been my favorite. I think I watched that a million times as a kid. And we have Robin Hood next. This one is another one where I definitely remember seeing this a ton as a child. I really need to rewatch this again. I mean, gosh, there's so many movies on here that I need to just rewatch. But if I had to pick where I'm gonna put this one on the list, I'm gonna go with D. Yeah, for sure. It's not that I don't like these that are in the D, it's just they're not better than these ones that are C and above, for sure. Like, I just, there's nothing that stands out to me in these. And so Winnie the Pooh is next. I love this movie. I think it's adorable, and it's kind of funny because as I've gotten older, I've actually like grown to love Winnie the Pooh more. I didn't actually watch this one very often, so this one is gonna have to be right here with the B list as well. I think that's a good spot for it. I mean, Pooh is just so cute, and I definitely love the Winnie the Pooh ride at Disney World, by the way. Fun fact, they also have that same ride in Disneyland, so can't wait to do that again. The Rescuers is next. You know, this one is a cute movie as well. It wasn't one that stuck with me. I think this is gonna have to be right here with the D category as well. It's nothing really stands out. Yeah, I did rewatch it a couple years ago, and I totally forgot so much that happened in that movie. All right, we are on to The Fox and the Hound, which is literally like the saddest movie. If you don't cry in this movie, I'm not sure if you have heart, because it makes me shed a tear, shed numerous tears every time I watch it, and I've seen it a bajillion times. I love it, but I'm gonna have to put it with the C because it just gets me, it just makes me sad. I don't know what it is. Such a sad movie, but it is a good one. On to the Black Cauldron. I know I've seen this before. I honestly feel like I'm gonna make this my first F because I didn't really like it. Like, I feel like I watched it once and have never wanted to watch it again, so I don't know. Didn't really stick out to me at all. Okay, we are on to the Great Mouse Detective. I've seen this for sure. I just don't know where to put it. It's just nothing fancy or sticking out to me, so next to the Black Cauldron you go. Got one S so far. I feel like there's more coming up that I'm gonna put on the S list, but we'll see. Oh, actually, yes, the next one for sure. Oliver and Company is one of the most underrated Disney animated movies, in my opinion. It is going at the tip top. Whoops, that's the A. Move it up here. It's so good. This one also makes me cry in the very beginning. With the little orange cat. It just reminds me of my own little orange cat, Bean. So cute, so cute. Definitely go watch that movie if you have not seen it. All right, The Little Mermaid is next. I mean, who hasn't seen The Little Mermaid? It's a great soundtrack. The ride in Disney World is super fun. But I will say this honestly wasn't one of my favorites as a kid. It's not that I don't like it. There were just other ones I'd prefer to watch. So this one is gonna go next to The Seas. I feel like it's like the same feel that I have about Cinderella as how I feel about The Little Mermaid. Everyone knows what they were super popular, but I never really got into them as much as some other people. Now we are on to The Rescuers Down Under. This one I don't think I've actually seen, and if I have seen it, I do not ever remember watching it. So you're going at the bottom. Right. We have Beauty and the Beast. Okay. So Beauty and the Beast is another great movie. Great storyline. I mean, this movie, I literally can remember sitting at my grandmother's house watching this over and over and rewinding that VHS tape that I probably still have over and over. This is going at the A list for sure. The only reason I don't put it at the S is just because there's others down there that I know that are you know, my all-time faves and that I feel are the best Disney movies. Let me grab a quick swig of sweet tea here. All right, we're on to Pinocchio. This one is another very unique storyline. It's one of the oldest Disney animated movies for sure. I think it was actually the second or third one ever made. Seen it, don't love it. It's gonna go right here with the D list. Next up, Aladdin. I love Aladdin. Love the music. Love the characters. The genie is super awesome. I really like the Aladdin movie that they remade with real people and everything that came out recently. That was honestly one of my favorite remakes of any of the Disney animated movies. Aladdin is definitely going at the S. You know, I even had the Aladdin video game on Super Nintendo, so big fan. Next up, The Lion King, another terribly sad Disney movie that I definitely shed a tear in. A great soundtrack. This is another one that was a really good remake as well, but I've seen this animated movie a ton. It's gonna be high up there, and I'm putting it with the B list. Not my all-time favorite, you know, but it's definitely up there. It's a great movie, and if you haven't seen the Festival of the Lion King at Disney World, it's an Animal Kingdom show. It is so good, highly recommend. All right, we're at Pocahontas. It has been years since I've seen this. as a kid, I know I used to listen to the music, watch this movie all the time. I am gonna have to put this with the B as well, because it's not my favorite. It's definitely up there though. It's a good one, has pretty powerful storyline. Kind of shocked I really loved it as much as I did as a kid, to be totally honest with you. And next up, another very powerful, interesting storyline is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hannah and I like recently watched this. It was on like Freeform or something on the TV. I just put it on TV and I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this movie. This one's gonna go D for me. You know, it's not the worst Disney animated movie, but it's also not the best. But this one, like I said, it really does have a powerful storyline for sure. Next up, Hercules, such an underrated Disney movie in my opinion. This is a good one. I love the villain Hades. I think he's so cool. This one's gonna go with the B's as well. Look at my B list. It's getting really big there. I gotta start mixing these up better, I guess. But I'm just going with my gut. But honestly, this one, Hercules is underrated. I mean, I don't care what anyone says. It's definitely an underrated Disney movie for sure. They don't have like anything in Disney World at all, you know, that for Hercules, like rides or like shows or anything. So they definitely should add something Hercules themed. All right, we are on to Mulan. Mulan is a very good movie. I didn't really watch it or like it very much as a kid. Like, if I know I had seen it, but it wasn't like one that I was like, Mom, can I please watch this over and over again? I like it now though. And the remake's pretty good. It's not as good as the other remakes I was talking about, Aladdin, and what was the other one I was talking about here? Totally forgot. Oh, The Lion King. Was that the one? I'm not sure. They've done a few remakes. Mulan is gonna have to go, honestly, I'm gonna put it with the A for sure. That's a good one. That's a good spot for it. Tarzan, oh my gosh. Tarzan is totally an S. Let me put it up there. Sorry, I might keep forgetting to scroll up. There we go. Yeah, Tarzan is another underrated movie. It's similar to Hercules in terms of like being so underrated. Same with Oliver and Company. You know, Tarzan is a great story. It's funny. It's got good music. I mean, that soundtrack is killer. I can just pop that on Spotify and listen to it in the car, and it's just great music, great soundtrack. Oh my, so what is this? Anastasia 2000? So I've seen the movie Anastasia. Oh, that says Fantasia. Wow. Just pretend I didn't say any of that, folks. So is this supposed to be, oh yes, I have seen Fantasia, but I don't know if I've seen Fantasia 2000, so you're going under haven't seen. I've seen Fantasmic. I think that's what I'm gonna get confused with. I don't know what Fantasia 2000 is then. Dinosaur, I've definitely seen it. They have that ride in Animal Kingdom, you know, kind of made after this movie. It's not really one of my favorites, so you're going, you're gonna go F. The Emperor's New Groove. Now that, again, I know tons of people feel is super underrated. For me, I like it, but it's not like a favorite of mine. I'm gonna put it D for sure. Yeah, that's a good spot for that. So this is Fantasia, which is similar to Fantasmic, the show. Now I'm getting confused. So they must have remade this Fantasia. I've seen it. I actually like don't love it. It's a little slow because it's mostly like just, you know, music, and there's no like, you know, characters or anything. And it's It's like the show, but not as good as the show at Hollywood Studios and Disney World. So I'm gonna put this under D as well. We are on to Atlantis. I know I've seen this, but I don't really like this movie, so F. Lilo and Stitch. Do not like this movie. Seen it. Don't like Stitch. I don't know what the rave is. I feel like Disney tried to get Stitch to be like such an icon. Not one of my faves at all. Treasure Planet. I don't think I've seen that. If I have, I don't remember it at all. Brother Bear. Only seen parts of it. So I'm gonna say haven't seen because I haven't seen it all the way through at all. Home on the Range. I don't think I've seen that either. We're starting to get to a ton that I haven't seen, everyone. Uh-oh. Oh, but look, we only have a few left, so this is looking pretty good so far. We got 4 in the S category and 5 in the A. I mean, those are definitely my top favorite movies so far that we've touched. Okay, Chicken Little. Definitely, I've seen this. I definitely know that. I don't think I like it. F. Meet the Robinsons. I sometimes forget this was Disney. It wasn't a favorite of mine, but I like it more than Chicken Little and Lilo and Stitch, so D. Bolt. Oh my gosh, this one is so cute. It actually is a really cute movie. I kind of forgot about this movie. You're gonna go with the C's. Yeah, that's good. It's a good spot for you. Okay, we've got Princess and the Frog next. For those of you that don't know, Princess and the Frog is actually gonna be the re-theme for the iconic Splash Mountain ride at Magic Kingdom as well as Disneyland. Princess and the Frog is a great movie. You know, Tiara of the Princess, I love it. I love the theming of this movie. New Orleans is such a cool place. I'll be going there for Mardi Gras. It just gives you those really cool vibes that you don't see, and that really cool theming that you don't see in any of the other Disney movies. So I'm gonna put this one in the C category as well. Not my favorite at all, but it's definitely up there for sure. All right, Tangled. This one's pretty cute, I guess, but it's gonna go C, right next to Princess and the Frog here. Whoops. There we go. All right, give me something good here. Give me something good. Dumbo. Dumbo is a really good movie. It's old. It's one of the classics. This one's also gonna go C. Dumbo can go either way though. Like, I feel like I'll watch it and fall asleep, or I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh, I forgot how good this movie is. So it'll be right there with the C's. And we're moving right along to Winnie the Pooh. They did make another Winnie the Pooh. I don't know if I've seen this one. So the first one is The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I think I've seen both, but this one, I don't recognize the cover as much, so I'm putting it as haven't seen. Wreck-It Ralph. Have not seen it all the way through. Wreck-It Ralph has become super popular, I feel like, though, at the Disney parks. And I think they're making like a Wreck-It Ralph section or something at Disneyland for that movie. So, should be interesting. All right, Frozen. Actually, might not be Wreck-It Ralph. I think I'm getting it confused with Big Hero 6. Forget I said anything. On to Frozen. I mean, this is such a good movie. I'm putting it up here with Pocahontas at B. Honestly, it's one of my favorite newer Disney movies. The Frozen ride is fun. The music is so catchy. Great storyline. Love the nod to, you know, the power of sisterhood. It's a great movie. Big Hero 6, haven't seen it. I've seen Zootopia. That is a cute movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. It's gonna go up here in the C's. You know, it's a pretty good movie overall. But you know, again, it doesn't like, it's not my favorite. It's not, there's nothing that stands out about it. It's just really super cute. Moana. You know, I watched this and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm having Lilo and Stitch vibes, but it is so much better than Lilo and Stitch. This one definitely is gonna go up here with Frozen and Pocahontas. The list is so big now. Goodness. We are dwindling down here though. All right, Ralph Breaks the Internet haven't seen that. Frozen 2. Believe it or not, everyone, as much as I love Frozen 1, I have not seen this. So I know it's on my watch list. I need to get to it. Another one I haven't seen, Raya. Man, I'm slacking on my Disney movies. You guys are probably like, what is she doing? No, but I have heard good things about Raya. And Frozen 2. Encanto. I have seen Encanto. Such a cute movie. This is going to be up here. I'm actually going to move it up to the A. So, oh no, what did I do? That was Moana. Sorry. I'm going to move it up to the A. So, I watched Encanto after I watched Coco. People were like, oh, do you like Coco or Encanto better? I mean, they're both really good, but I absolutely love Coco so much. It's so cute, but Encanto is up there as well. I think that's a good spot for it. Oh, we are back to the old classics here, Bambi. And Bambi actually is gonna be in the A's as well. As sad as this movie is, I'm gonna put it up there in the A's because I love Thumper. Such a cute character. The story is so cute. That one is just such a good movie for sure. All right, we've got 5 left, and I know I've only seen like 2 of these. So this one is I haven't seen. It's called Saludos Amigos. I have seen the Three Caballeros. I love this boat ride in Epcot in the Mexico Pavilion. This one's gonna go C for sure. It's a super cute movie. If you have not ridden the boat ride in Epcot in the Mexico Pavilion at Disney World, you definitely should. It's a really cute ride. I'm afraid they're gonna like change it one day and retheme it, but who knows? That's not 100%. So this is Fun and Fancy Free. Is this like Mickey and the Beanstalk? I haven't seen that. Guys, look, my haven't seen is higher than any other ranking or list. I mean, or tier list. Melody Time. I've seen that, but it's fine. It's cute, I guess. All right, and make I can't see what that says. Make Mine Music. Haven't seen that at all. So we kind of ended the list with a lot of haven't seens, but as you can see here at the top, we're going with Snow White, Oliver and Company, Aladdin, and Tarzan. Those are by far the best 4 Disney movies. You know, and now that I look at this, I think I would even put Alice in Wonderland up there as well. Yeah, Alice in Wonderland is gonna be S as well. Jungle Book would be possibly up there too, but you know, got a few A's in here, got some, you know, a lot of B and C. There are some movies that I don't like very much, and you know, these would be down here. They're not my favorite. You know, there's a ton of other Disney movies that are not even on this list, but I had a lot of fun doing this, and yeah, this ended up to be a pretty good list. This definitely represents my ranking well, for sure. Well, that was so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. You can actually go to tiermaker.com. They have tons of different types of lists. You can just type in the search bar. I just typed in Disney animated movies, this one automatically came up. I believe you can make an account for free as well. I don't have an account, but it's a super fun way to create tier lists. And I really had a lot of fun doing this. Hope you all enjoyed. Cannot wait to show you all the Disneyland vlogs. I am so excited to be there. We will be there tomorrow, spending 4 days in the park. So a lot of vlogs to come. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button as always. And I will see you guys next time. And next time you see me, I will be in Disneyland. Bye-bye.